Right, good evening everybody, and a very warm welcome to Mildenhall and Volmer. And I wonder if, I'm going to just try a little experiment here. Bear with me a minute. Let's see if it goes this way. Hang on one moment, and we'll see if this is gonna go as I think it's gonna go. Let's try it like that. Good evening everybody, and a very warm welcome to Mildenhall and Volmer. So today is kind of a bit of an impromptu kind of stream, because today is it's my birthday today. Hello J94, welcome to the stream. You're the first one on. And so I thought what I'm going to do is, if I'm up for it, I'll do a little mini live stream. It's not going to take long. It's not going to be something that's going to last a very long time today. Basically, I just wanted to show you a few bits that I've been doing, and also I wanted to personally thank you J94. It's very kind of you to say. So a lot of people. Hello Meriden Parkway, welcome to the stream. And so like I said, this is a totally impromptu. Hello Anthony from Strathmore, welcome. Yeah, I wish it was. Derek, is it Pensum? Welcome to the stream and thank you. And like I said, I've been receiving well wishes all day through my Facebook. And so hello Simon Vasey, welcome to the stream and thank you once again. So all day, and I've been working all day. I've literally just got home. I got home about half an hour ago. So, but I wanted to do something for my birthday, just to say in person, thank you so much to everybody who's taken the time to visit my Facebook page. Hello, Alan Cowley's Trains, welcome to the stream. I hope I've got that right. Bear with me a minute. I'm going to just do something on my Sam, the transport fan, thank you. Hang on one moment, everybody. I'm just going to try and see if I can do something with my TV. And because what I want to do is I want to see if my chats come up better. Hello, and thank you to Ezra W. Thank you. And joining the stream. Yep, that says go live. Let me see if the chat's going to come up on my. Oh, it is coming up. What did I have for my birthday? Well, actually, it's mainly money that I asked for, because it's to go on non-related, basically non-related railway work. So bear with me 1 second, everybody. Right. Hello, Richard from Fiction. Thank you. Right, what I've done is I've just inadvertently spun my TV around so I can actually monitor the chat through my big TV, because through my phone it's quite small. Hello Digger Evans and welcome to the stream. And Alan Mark II, welcome Dragon Junction. So today I've had a massively long day. I started at 6:16 this morning and my shift finished at 20 to 7 this evening. And so I've literally just got home, and I didn't put anything on Facebook earlier on, thank you Digger Evans, because I wasn't sure what kind of mood I'd be in and whether or not I'd be too tired. I am actually quite shattered, to be fair. There isn't actually going to be any trains running, and there is a very good reason why there isn't any trains running, and I'll get to that point. But I thought I'd show you a few other bits as well, because Anthony from Strathmore, hello Island Scenics, welcome, had asked me what I'd got. And a few days ago, my one and only sort of railway purchase, Mark White, welcome to the stream. David Jones, welcome to the stream and happy birthday, he says, and thank you so much. And like I said, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to try and do the live stream tonight, because I wanted to sort of thank everybody for taking the time to post on my Facebook. So I did get something today, not today, a few days ago, and I got this, which is up on your screen there, which is a Class 47, and that is the City of Truro R3907. And hello Pitbull, welcome and thank you. And I'm going to spin you around now and put you onto my layout and show you where it is. There it is. There is the City of Truro. Thank you, Tony Northeastern. Thank you for joining in. This is the City of Truro, and that is this one here. And it's another 47. It's to pair up with my other one, which I recently bought. I don't really need to do an explanation on this because I've already done a pretty good explanation on the other one. But she's another beaut, and it's a cheapy railroad version plus. But what I do have to say about Hornby is I have to give them kudos, because what they've done is they've actually provided you with etched nameplates, which for a pretty standard budget locomotive is pretty cool. Thank you, Island Scenics. So this is my other one, and that's to go top and tail with the other one, which is just down the end there, as you can probably see, the one just down there. So the reason why there is no trains running is because I did some drastic work on the railway. I made quite a big change to it, and I'm going to see what you think. But basically, you ready for this? As we go up, the station has changed. Basically, I have now taken out the centre platform at the station, and I've now got a run-through station. And I've actually scenicked it and ballasted it, but it's not finished, and that's why I can't run any trains. So that's what I've done, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to drop this down and so you can have actually better view. So bear with me a minute, and I'm going to sort of really take you off. I'm going to take you off the tripod, so hopefully I'm not going to inadvertently cut the stream or anything like that. So here we go. Let's pop this out. Oh, so here's our bird's eye view of the layout, and my apologies for the shadows. Basically, that's what I've done. I've taken out the center platform, and I have now basically just what it was is it was when I did my last running session, it was kind of, oh, you like the crane? This one is the if you're talking about this one here, this is a Lima crane, and that is HO Lima crane, but it's absolutely fantastic. That one was scratch built, so that's that one. So what I've done is I'm going to take you down to the other end of the layout, and you can probably see it better from here because I can get you closer in, and there you go. So far that's what I've done. I have tested it prior to ballasting and prior to doing the scenics. I haven't tested it yet since. And one of the reasons why I took out the platform is because I felt it was too congested, and so I really wanted to have the run-through station. And also platforms, what was 4 and 5, which are these two here, were both dead end, and they weren't really using them, and I couldn't really get any kind of camera work out of it. And I thought it'd be quite nice that if I've had the station pull into the train pull into the station, that I can have another train just sort of bypassing it, maybe a freight train just trundling past. And it's the same on this side. The track work hasn't actually differed that much, to be honest, but it has changed in the sense of from here. What am I doing? Hello, Colin. Thank you for joining, and thank you for the birthday wishes. Yeah, it is a bit similar to that, actually, Tony. Yeah, you're quite right. On the Southwestern Main Line, there's quite a few stations like that. There's Eastleigh, there's Winchfield, that's Hook, and they're all sort of similar to this. And I just think for photo opportunities, I think it's going to be so much nicer. I felt like when I did the last running session, I just kind of felt it was a little bit too congested. Um, Hello, Simon Train Gull, and thank you once again for joining in. So what I've done is I've added what have we got here. That's better. We can actually see. So this curved point here has been sort of would normally just go straight into platform one, but now I've added this point here, and that adds to the bypass. And hello, W. Is it 123? Welcome. Paul Higgins, welcome. So I've done that. I've also added that point over there. That's also bypassed over there. So we've got two bypass lines, and it's all yet to be tested. That's why there's no trains running. Over here, I've done some work over here as well, where I've actually added this. I've done all of the bushes down here. So basically the whole layout is now pretty much scenic. So as you can see all the way around now, there's ballast and scenery all the way around. So the base layer is basically there. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to attempt to put you back on the tripod, and I'm going to show it to you at night so you can have a view of it in the dark. Okay, so just bear with me a few moments, and hopefully I won't end up messing up. Right, okay, sorry. I think I disconnected you inadvertently. So hang on a minute. Yeah, we're still recording, that's good. Right, so I'm going to just drop you down. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to switch off some lights to try and get it pretty dark. And so let's have a look and see during the night what this looks like. It's like switching on the Christmas lights. And hello, Dogma Junction. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. So this is it at night. There's absolutely no other lighting on at the moment inside the flat. This is it. So what I'm going to try and do is, rather than try and take you off the tripod, I'm going to leave the phone on the tripod, but I'm going to bring the tripod round so you can see it from the so there you go. You can see it from this side. Hello, Roy Watson. Welcome to the stream. So that's kind of how it looks at the moment, like that. Looks like Christmas. I haven't connected the ones on the street lights on the street scene yet. Let me just be careful here. What's the width of the layout? It's about 4'4" by about 9 foot by about 9.5 feet, but that's without the little extra section that I put in. So let me just sort of see if I can get a bit closer in. And I'm trying to see if I can get a better view, but you can see that once the camera cube gets in there, there's some light bleed that I need to sort out with the station building, but that's come out really nicely. But I'm really pleased with the way that's kind of come out now, actually. And if I try and do it like that, hopefully you'll get a sort of bird's eye view. So that's So that's how it is. I'm just going to pop you on the tripod again, and hopefully I won't lose you. Thank you, Tony. That's really kind. Right, let's see. Bear with me a minute. I'm just going to switch the lights back on. So the next thing I'm going to thank you, J94. Oh, you guys are so kind. You really are. You're too kind. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually show you something, because you guys might be interested in it. And if I can get it out, that is. Hang on a sec. So I thought I'd show you that this is the old. Let me just unplug that, because then that's easier. Right, that's it. Right, that bit's over. Right, okay. So I thought I'd show you. This is the old Canopy that was on platform 3 and 4, and as you can see, there's a couple of wiring that was thread through because I didn't have any way of disguising the wiring to go from the Canopy to the baseboard. I drilled a hole through my Backman kiosk and fed the wires through that way, and then that was the wires that went then to the transformer to test to see if they work. And basically, for those of you who are interested, I'll show you the underneath. So the underneath is the light's kind of in the way, but there you go, you can see it properly. There's like a lighting bar, and this lighting bar is just a piece of wood, which is moulding from that you get off any DIY shop. There you go. I have to kind of do it from a distance. So it's just like a moulding from any DIY store. And what I've done is I've drilled holes, and these are, I don't know if you can see it, but there you go. Those are the little lights that light up. And I've painted it white to reflect the light better. And then it's a one in, one out configuration, or yes, no, as I like to call it, where you can see, look, one goes one way, one goes the other way, one goes the other way, and then one goes back that way. And that gives kind of like an even light across the canopy. And it's quite a simple task. I mean, like I said, these are still my Poundland lights that I bought all them years ago, and they still work wonderfully well. I mean, I'm not going to throw these lights out when I break the canopy up, because I can still use the lighting because they still work, so it's not really a problem. But like I said, if this is something that you're interested in doing, this is a way of making a canopy. It isn't very hard to make these kind of canopies. Another way that people do things is Tony was using his lighting where he connected it directly to the metal rods and did it that way. And I mean, he done a fab job that way. But I mean, this is the way I know how to do it. But it's still the cheapest way of doing it. That's how I did it. And it still works. If I was to plug that in, I haven't wire stripped it or anything like that. But if I was to plug it in, it would still work. It's just that I just felt that it looked too cluttered with this additional platform. So so I've now got this additional platform. Yeah. Well, this is, like I said, this is like the Poundland Christmas lighting. And then I've basically, you get them in like strips. I don't know if they still do them. I mean, now's the time of year to have a look. So if you are interested, go to your local Poundland. I don't know if they still do them or not. And see if you can get yourself some. Hello, Wyvern Model Railway, welcome to the stream. So that was kind of what I was using. And then if I needed more, then you could split it and get some more, just heat shrink them together to make longer stretches. So, I mean, it was great, but like I said, it was looking a bit cluttered, so that's why I decided to get rid of said canopy. So like I said, there are no trains running today, and it was literally just to say thank you to everybody for wishing me a happy birthday. And like I said, Yeah. I think what it is, you're right. For me, it was quite nice, Tony, that it does give you that option, and also like I can have the Q camera on the end of the platform, and you can just see the whole train just trundling past, and it's quite nice. It was also less congested and less cluttered, and it didn't look like it was all on top of each other, which is something I got from my HST running session. As much as I enjoyed that. Um, in saying that, my HST has now got traction tyres, and that's now running superbly. All my HSTs are running really, really sweetly, so I'm really pleased. So that's why I haven't got any real new locomotives, because I've been kind of retrofitting some of my older ones. But for those of you who missed it, I do have this one now, which is now joined the fleet, which is one of Hornby Bargain Basement Class 47s, and costs £67, which is a real steal. I have had issues with it, and I don't know if many of you have experience, but I seem to be having yeah, that's where I keep most of my train stuff. Yeah. Do you guys want a closer look at that to see what else I've got? I'll show it to you if you want, if that interests you. But I have had issues with decoders. I don't know what it is with decoders at the moment. Okay, well, take care, Tony. Thanks for popping in. And yeah, Digger Evans. Okay, I'll show you what I've got back there. I'm having issues with decoders at the moment because I don't know why, but I seem to be finding that certain locos are really, really fussy. I had mentioned this before. And for some reason, some decoders don't like certain locomotives. This one was kind of going, it was juddering along, and I finally found a decoder it liked, and now it doesn't do that. And I don't know why. It's still an 8-pin chip. It's supposed to be that you can buy an 8-pin chip and put it in and it should just work off the bat. But for some reason, this one, my other 47 did the same. I've had a few 50s that were doing the same as well. Hello, Paul, Lyndall. Hello, welcome from the East Coast. Yeah, welcome. Thank you for joining in. So I don't know why, but I've had a few issues with said 47. But it's now resolved now, so I haven't got a TTS chip in it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. So some of you guys were saying you want to see my shelf behind me, so I guess we can take a look at what I've got behind me. So, right, let's have a little look, see what we've got going on behind me. So, right, I'm going to drop you down, and forgive the camera work. I'm not Richard from New Junction, so my camera work isn't top of the range, 5 stars or anything. If you still hear, that is. Right, so let's take a closer look at my. This isn't actually all of it. This is just a small part of what I have. I got rid of a few of my 50s, to be fair. So this one was my GBRF 47, which is on the layout. I've got my 66, which is also on the layout in the one livery. I've got the Freightliner orange 66. So this is when I was kind of going for my spat of 66s. This is my sound fitted DRS class 68, 68002. And then there's my class 70 Freightliner, and I also have my tube mat 66 on that one. That's that corner. So let's just put those away for the moment. So so bear with me a moment, and then we'll go on this side. On this side, I have, what do I have here? Oh, my Freightliner 66 Power Haul, which is on the layout. Hello, Paul Dempsey, welcome. Welcome to you both. This is my Maritime 66, and this is my Bachmann DB Schenker 66. These are all sound, these two are sound fitted TTS. This is my Aggregates 66. And that's my GBRF 66. And that's been a bit temperamental, but I think it's okay now. And then on this one we have, hello Rachel from Mini Westassen Junction, welcome to the stream. And this is my Evening Star Bachmann 66. That hasn't been out for ages actually, I might give that a whirl one of these days. And that's also sound fitted. That one's got Coastal DCC sound in it. So that goes like that. I'm trying to keep up with the chat with what people are saying. On my next shelf, going down, which is going down. So let's go down. Let's go down. Right, so on this one is my recently fitted Class 47 Intercity Titan. Very lightly used. Very lightly used. 50s now. I have 50013, which is a Southwest Digital sound fitted one. VR blue. TTS fitted Class 50048 in the original NSC livery. Thunderer has got the Coastal DCC, and that was featured in my last running session. Ajax, which I love Ajax. I was actually gutted, to be honest, when the story behind Ajax is, it's very sad actually. Ajax was the only Class 50 that was still wearing the large logo livery when it retired. Well, when it was scrapped, I should say. And the reason why it was scrapped was because they gave the power unit, they took the power unit out of Ajax and gave it to Sir Edward Elgar. And this has got TTS in it. This is the original one. This wasn't the Kerno special edition one. So I was kind of a bit gutted about that because I always liked Ajax and I think they should have kept Ajax, but hey ho. This is Glorious in the Network Southeast with Coastal DCC sound in that. This 50 has got TTS in it, and this is the one that's on the Watercress line. And this is Monarch 50010, and this has got, thank you Rachel, and this has got TTS sound in that. So that's what that one's got. And, sorry, right, there's that one, and let's see if that one goes like that. We'll see. It's like a giant jigsaw puzzle. And that one, and that one. Okay, right, so on this side, we've got some new stuff that you haven't seen yet, or that hasn't been run yet, I should say. This one's my Class 67 Bellman Pullman. I've taken the chip out of this one to put it on one of the other locos, but I've got another Class 67 which has got a TTS chip in it, which I might put into this one. And then we've got this Class 60, which is recently released by Hornby. And that one hasn't run yet on my layout, which I need to. Another Class 60 which hasn't run on my layout, which I love, which I bought recently, oopsie, was that one, which is the Colas Rail Freight. And I should say, actually, that one and that one have also got TTS sound in it. Both of them have got TTS sound in it. This Class 67 EWS is one of my lesser spotted locomotives. also has TTS sound in it. And then this Class 60 had sound in it when I bought it, as you can see from the box. So that's Dolo. Then we've got this Class 67. This is one with TTS sound in it. It's a Riva Trains Wales, but I might put that sound into my Bellman Pullman. And then you can see that on the top, we've got Defiance in its rail freight grey, triple grey general livery, and that's got Coastal DCC in it. And this one down the bottom here, that one has got a TTS chip in it, and that's Hood. And those are all my 50s. I did actually reduce my stock of 50s, to be honest. Not because I disliked them, but I just felt that I had too many with grey roofs. It's just a collection I've been building up over the time, but they do run. I do run them. I don't normally like to keep them in boxes, but they have to be kept in boxes because I've got nowhere to store them otherwise at the moment. And then on the bottom, on the very bottom, basically there's two of these boxes, and those two boxes are for the Southwest Trains EMU units, which you've seen on the layout. And I have also got this Class 66 with TTS sound, which is also on the layout, which is P&O Ned Lloyd Atlas, one of my faves. Also, I've got a 101 DMU BR Blue, and that runs really, really nicely. That's DCC fitted. So that's that one. And on this side, we have our lesser spotted locomotives, which is this one, which is a very rare BR Blue Class 56, and that's got a chip in it. This is my recently acquired this is my recently acquired HST pack, which again you've seen on the layout. Another lesser spotted loco is the Class 56 in the coal livery. I do actually have some other locomotives in the cupboard, but I can't get to them right now. There's this one, which is a 40th anniversary HST set. This one has recently had sound fitted to it. I've recently put hello DRS 468. Basically, I've recently put a Valenta sound pack into this, but I need to get some better speakers for that. But it does sound good. My other 56, which I have, is the large Logo 56. And so that one's lovely. I like that one as well. This one was also on the layout till recently, which is the Intercity Exec HST. And then we've got at the back here is a 416 in the BR Blue Grey. And so that's what we kind of have. Let's just put that all back. Well, by the way, this unit here is an Argos unit, but I put wheels on it, and it runs lovely, so I can move it. Hello, Peter Dixon. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. People had asked. I'm glad you guys like the stream and you like my fleet. So before I'm going to show you some more stuff as well if you want. Right, so I'm going to take you. Oh yeah, actually, let me put the tripod lock. Let me lock the tripod. There we go. Now we're going to take you to this box over here, which I'm going to spin you around. Bear with me a minute. It's all gone a bit crazy, but I will be back. Bear with me one moment. Things I do for YouTube, eh? Paul Botchler from Basingstoke. Oh well, I drive my bus around Basingstoke, so I might very well know you. I did hear that Hattons have got a sale on their 66s. Right, so okay, there is actually. I'm gonna take you to this now, and so there is some more under here. Right, so as you can see, this is my GWR HST set that I bought recently. Fantastic set. Cost me about 110 quid or something. And absolutely wonderful set. And this is on the layout, and it comes with one coach. Don't worry, a lot of this stuff is on the layout already. So this box here was the building that I have, which I've repainted. It was originally the blue, and I repainted that and put the green on it. You guys will have seen the extra coaches for my Javelin, so you would have seen that. So they're on there. So that's on the layout. So you know, this isn't totally even more. These are the boxes for my Mark IIIs, which you can see, and this is my Javelin, which also you've seen on the layout. So that's what you got there, but there are a few other bits that you haven't seen yet. Well, you guys asked, I don't mind showing it to you. Right, something else that I've got, which I also love. This is my Freightliner Class 57 011. Runs really well. I got it for really cheap. I think I paid £60 for this, and thank you, Dandies 1997. He said happy birthday, so thank you very much. So also there's that. So that's in there. What else have I? It's in here. This is my train cleaning vehicle, the rail one. But that's there. Now this is a special edition from Kernos, limited edition, and this is the ScotRail stroke. Hello Philip Page, welcome to the stream. This is a Network Southeast branded ex-ScotRail, and it's in a real beat up livery, and it's really, really lovely. I've run it quite a lot at Behringer, but I haven't really run it too much here. But if I quickly show you, you can see what she's like. Yeah, I didn't do the weathering on this, by the way. Hello Gordon McElroy, welcome to the stream, and thank you very much for your birthday wishes. So you can see that this is a rather sad looking, beat up looking Class 47, and it's got the Network Southeast branding on it. So this is like a which ones were you looking for? Southern Train Girl. I think I've done this the wrong way around, I think. So that is that one. Like I said, I've got a ton of other stuff on my other boxes as well that hasn't been run that often. My 158 set is here. Here you go. Here's some other stuff that I haven't shown you. I have a Colas Rail Freight 521. That one is non-sound fitted. This is the latest release by Batman. I've also got a BR Blue version of the Class 37. This is a 37.0 with a split head codes. That is my 158, which is on the track. Yeah. You know, that was a real that HST that you're talking about, Southern Train Girl. I found that in my local model shop, not my local one, but if you want things like that, you really have to kind of look at some of the smaller model shops that may still have one knocking about, and that's where I got it from, and I paid a good price for it. I think I paid £180 for it. I think, so that's the blue one, the blue 370. Right at the bottom, I have Peter Dixon's, but my own version, Class DRS 37405. And right at the very bottom is my split head code 37 Civil Engineers yellow. This one has TTS in it. The blue one has TTS sound in it as well. Yeah. No, I did have some steamers, but because I actually that's how I started DCC. Actually, fun enough, my very first sound fitted locomotive wasn't actually a diesel, it was a steamer. And I don't have that anymore. I kind of gutted I don't have it actually, but and I've got one more to show you, but there is some more in my cupboard that I can't show you because it's just, well, it's because it's in the cupboard. But I'll show it to you anyway. So let's just put this, yeah, let's just put that down there. Giant jigsaw puzzle now, having to put everything back. Right, there we go, right, so my last one is this particular locomotive. Now this one was like bargain of the century, this was. I think I got it last year at FedEx, and I think Gary was with me. And it was a respray, and I think it cost me 50 quid. And this is a split head code, petroleum liveried 37. And it cost me 50 quid. It was just, and he had so many at 50 quid. If I had the money, I would have bought probably 2 or 3 more. But yeah, I did have a Thumper 2. That's gone as well. I don't have that anymore. Again, it's probably one I should have got. Oh, I've got a couple of sets as well, which is the Capital Commuter. Yeah, Wyvern, yeah. The thing was, on that day, he had about 6 of them. He had about 6 of them, but I specifically wanted the petroleum liveried one. So let me just, again, split head code. Thank you, Gonez1259. Happy birthday, thank you. So, and she runs lovely, actually, this one. And I can't wait, actually. This doesn't run on the layout for ages as well. And so some of these, sometimes I have a conversation with Alan, and he says to me, "Oh, I'm just running some trains I haven't run for ages. I'll give them an airing." And I think I'm the same. I need to kind of. I like the 37s, Wyvern, the Vitrains ones. I like those ones. I don't know about the 47s. I've never owned one, but I don't think I'm really that overly keen on. Thank you. Thank you very much. And now I've just added another 47 to the list. And this was only supposed to be going, I mean, we've been going for 44 minutes. I wasn't really supposed to be going on for this long. But hey ho. So yeah, so let's just kind of put things back together again. Put my secret stash away. Now, don't tell anyone that you've seen this, okay? This is just our little secret, so just keep it amongst ourselves. So, you haven't seen it. And that goes back in there, I think. And I think so. And then, now nobody need to ever know where I hid the gold, okay? Hello, Stephen Cameron, welcome to the stream. So, oh, right, okay, right, so, right, no, let me just sort of, that's it. Right, okay. So, rolling stock next, lol. Yeah, yeah, I've got, like I said, I've got stuff here in boxes which, you know, really, really needs looking at. You know, I tell you, don't go anywhere, because I'll quite happily show you what sort of stuff we've got going on. But to be honest with you, I would show it to you, but it's going to be a bit of a pain to get to, so I'm going to leave it and maybe. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Digger Evans. I'm always happy to try and oblige and stuff like that. But yeah, so like I said, there isn't any trains running because of the work I've been doing. But I might get another running session because I'm quite looking forward to seeing how the new sort of angles and views will turn out. So I'm quite looking forward to seeing that. So yeah. Yeah, Dragon. Alan's on his way. Oh no. Oh, I haven't given him my address. No, has he got my address? I don't know. Can I have a random knock on the door? So like I said, actually, I might as well show you the rest of the trains that are on the layout. So like I said, so there's my 47739. There's 587. This is my other Freightliner power hauled one. This isn't to be confused with the Hatton's version. This is the Bachmann version. One of my faves is this one at the back, this 66 Freightliner P&O Ned Lloyd Atlas. This is the new Recruit. And then this is my twin pack, which is this HST, and it's got a GWR one at the back. This is the one that I did, that I resprayed. I've got my Javelin here, and then my 158 is just sitting here. And then here is my sort of car park of HST's power cars. This is the one that comes with the railroad. This is the one that I've just recently done. And then there's this one, which is the failed HST. That one there is the failed HST one. And then that one's the other one that come with the power car, with the train pack. The blue one at the back there was the one that needed the traction tyres, and that's now running lovely. And that's the other one that come part of the set. No, I don't think you can, actually. So let me just do that. I'm just gonna, sorry, whilst my camera just sort of goes all over the place. Right, so I can, there we go. It's just so I can steady the legs. Oh yeah, and not forgetting my beloved 450s parked up just over there. That's it. But it's not connected to the main layout because I was moving the layout around to do some tidying up. So yeah, so here's one of the ones that I did that I repainted up. Got it from Railtech Transfers, and repainted up this one, which is lovely. Runs nice. Like I said, I've recently painted out the lighting, so it's got the correct configuration for the lights. So it's got 2 and 1. And like I said, I've got a connection with this one because I've travelled on the back of this one. So I've actually ridden behind that one. So that one's really cool. I recently found out that one of my one of my HSTs that I got part of the GWR set, I've also have a connection to, and that's this one, 43005. I've ridden behind this one as well. My failed HST, which is this one, 43176, I've actually seen that one at Reading. That's what it looks like. So I've got the video to do for that. I have done it, but it still hasn't been put out, so I've still got that to do. But that runs really lovely, which is the whole point of me getting these 47, so I could do the drags with this. I might try and find another one and recreate a different one. I'm not sure yet, but I'm having fun with these, and so I've really enjoyed doing it. Okay, ladies and gents, we've been going for about 50 minutes. I don't know if anyone's got any questions they'd like to ask before I go. Not sure, Alan. I don't know, to be honest. I have a kind of idea that I want to play around with, but I haven't just sort of sorted that out yet. So I don't know if anyone's got any questions they'd like to ask. If you do, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, we're going to sort of wrap up the stream now because, like I said, we've been going for about 50 minutes. How many locos do I have? I'm not sure, to be honest. I should point out I didn't buy them all on the same day, so it wasn't one big issue. I've just got them over a set amount of time. Yes, basically, yeah. It's the coupling is an original coupling from a Mark One Bachmann, and the thing is, the good way to look at this is from this side view. As you can see, it drops down, it comes down. And that's important because before I had it up, and what was happening is that the coupling was too high and it wasn't coupling properly. It wasn't at the right height of the rest of the locomotives. So although I could pull it round, it was quite tricky. But now this is at exactly the right height. And this was just pure chance. I was just trying out some couplings that I had and it worked out lovely. And I've done that. And it works out lovely. The other thing is I did take the hello Lockfaith train videos. Welcome to the stream. I did actually take the Dremel to this. This has had quite a lot of Dremel work. Yeah, well, it's one of a kind. So if you see it anywhere on any model railway exhibition, anywhere on the planet, you know where you've seen it first. And that is right here. So yeah, it does come off if I want to. Look, as you can see, look, I've just taken the coupling off. So you could put a Hunt's coupling onto that if you wanted to. Like I said, standard. So I've even made it easy, so you can put whatever coupling you fancy on it. And like I said, I took the Dremel to cut out this piece here. So I had to Dremel it all the way around. I also Dremeled the inside of the lighting unit to make sure that the lights work properly. And I did that with the rest of them, not with this one because this one hasn't got lights. But yeah, because this one's a failed HST, it doesn't have any lights on it. Well, as far as I'm concerned, nobody's making the Blue Pullman, but to be honest with you, I might say something controversial here. And I'm in the camp of Richard from New Junction, who said that he doesn't like it. I think that's what he said. And I'm the same. I don't like it. I don't like the HST Blue Pullman. Now I've said it. I love the coaches. I love what they've done with the coaches. I don't like what they've done with the power cars, because the power cars. Hello, Stuart Barnard. Welcome to the stream, and thank you very much for wishing me a happy birthday. To me, the power cars were wrong, and when I say they're wrong, I just, it's my own personal opinion. I think they lost the character of the HST by putting the what they did is they put a little light on the top here, and to me that kind of lost the character of the HST. And also what they also did is where the window line is here, they when they did the wrap round with the white, they decided to kind of for some reason curve it upwards and down, like it's got a dome on it, and it just, to me, it looks awful. I don't like it. I'd rather that they did what they did here and just wrapped the white around following the lines of the HST. That's what I think they should have done, and that would have kept the character of the. Thank you, Lockfaith, for wishing me a happy birthday as well. That's my view. I don't know whether this is a view that you guys share. I mean, I'm quite interested in your thoughts as to whether you think it's good or not. To be honest with you, I think if I was to create a model of my own version of the Blue Pullman, which to be fair, I think I'd be quite confident, definitely with the power cars, whether or not with the coaches is a different story, because I have had some experiences with Limo Mark III coaches, and they um, they're very difficult to get into. Lima Mark III coaches. I'm not so sure about the Hornby ones. Yes, the original blue Pullman that Blackman did, I love that with the white. I think that looks absolutely superb. But I think what they've done with the HST is I think they've lost the. Uh, I think it just lost its character by. I mean, putting that headlight on it just looks really naff. In my view, that's just my own personal opinion. I just don't like the. It's like, for example, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the 73s, and what they did is when they put and even with the 37s, when they changed the lighting and they put those sort of, I think they call it cowpack lightings on them, where they kind of put those kind of slanted sort of generic lighting on them, and they've lost the character. No, I haven't, Paul. That hasn't been started yet. Just purely because A, I've been working on this, and B, I've then obviously done the work on the station. So YPAC. Thank you, Stuart. YPAC lighting. Yeah, yeah. I knew it was something. I don't know what I said, but I knew. Yeah, I'm glad you know what I mean. Anyway. Yeah, I don't like them. I don't get me wrong. I just think it loses its character when you do that to a locomotive. But I get it, because I mean, I guess they're trying to standardise the fittings that they use. So it's probably the same lighting that they use. Hello, Andrew Dobson. Thank you for wishing me happy birthday from you and Mandy. That's really kind of you to say. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that those YPAC lighting they use on the DRS 20s. I don't know if they still got the DRS 20s. I don't know, but they were using those same kind of lighting. The Cast 37s, the 33s. Sorry, what was I talking about? The 37s, the 73s. That's it. And yeah, that Deltic they did. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, I just think you're just losing the character. I mean, why don't you just? I'm just so glad that they haven't done that to the 50s. I really am. I'm so glad that the 50s that they redid GBR did. They've essentially kept the 50 as it was, and I think it just looks absolutely wonderful. With it, the characters still there, and even some of the older GBRF 73s, I think that they haven't retrofitted with the lighting. I think they look really good. But the Network Rail ones, the later GBR, the Caledonian ones that they did as well, to me, that just, you can't ruin the character of the train when you start doing things like that. Stuart Higgins, I'm hoping to do another running session soon, actually, with the new station bit. So I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm looking forward to seeing some of the new camera angles that I'm going to get from there. But this weekend, a job that I've got this weekend to do is to do a bit more kind of detailing work on the island. And I've also got one or two other bits that I'd like to do as well. And I've also took the people off from platforms 3 and 4, so I've got to reinstate them now onto platforms 1 and 2 and platform 5, which I've now got to rebadge as platform 3. So that's something else I've got to do. So yes, those are my thoughts. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the Blue Pullman HST, like I said, but the coaches I love, and I don't know what they've done to the interiors, but I can imagine the interiors looking really plush as well. So we'll see. But like I said, it's not really my cup of tea. So has anyone got any final questions or final thoughts they'd like to add? Please feel free to say so, because otherwise we're about to wrap this up, because we've done about an hour now, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, I was only expecting to be on for half an hour, but you guys have been really tremendous. And I actually got one card, Alan, and that might sound awful, My sister has a tradition of sending me quirky. Uh, yes, but don't. But I only got one card. However, my Facebook has been going mental. So, I look at it as, I'm not into cards, to be honest. I don't really send cards out either. So I don't take it personally, because it's like we live in technology age where we've got Facebook and WhatsApp and Messenger and all sorts. So there's always all these different ways of people contacting me. But my sister likes sending me a card. So I'll show you the card that she sent me. So kudos to my sister. Every year she always goes all out to send me a card, and a card sort of transport related. And this year's card was the Leyland National, and which I never got to drive. No, maybe it got lost in the post, or maybe the postman got hungry, Peter, and nicked me chocolates. So this is a Leyland National. I never got to drive a Leyland National. I've always wanted to drive one of these, but I never got to drive one. Some people may say that you haven't missed much, but I never got to drive this. But she always sends me transport right. But like I said, I don't. Yes, actually, what I'd love to preserve, going off the subject slightly, is a Leyland Lynx. And the reason why I'd like to preserve it, because when I was living back in London, we used to have Leyland Lynxes running around, and I've always loved the Leyland Lynx. We also had the early versions of the Dart Rights, which were on the 28s and the 31s of the Gold Arrow services. And they're also ones that I wouldn't mind preserving. There is actually one preserved at the Acton London Underground Museum. So that is now it, everybody. So thank you so much for joining me tonight on my birthday stream. Thank you for all your birthday wishes. I'm glad you've joined in. I'm sorry there hasn't actually been any trains running, but like I said, I'm just waiting for everything to go off. I need to give the track a good clean, and I still need to do additional work over the back end. So that's why there's no trains running today. But even so, it's been a very thoroughly entertaining stream with you guys. And thank you so much for tuning in. And until the next time, it's... Yes, well, I haven't eaten yet. Like I said, I started at 6:15 this morning and I finished at 20 to 7. And I got home about 7:30 and the stream went live at 8. So I haven't actually eaten anything yet. So yes, I am going. I've literally just actually been on the air for about an hour and 3 minutes, which is a bit of a record for me. And but thank you so much, everybody. It means so much that you lot have taken the time and effort out of your day to actually send me birthday messages. So thank you so much. And until the next time, it's goodbye, everybody, and take care. And thank you so much. Thumbs up from me to everybody. Love you all. Bye.